Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has followed today in a quiet way the expected microstructure, pushing higher towards these targets that I mentioned in the previous video and in our signals on Discord, but we talked about those in the last video already. The upside targets that should take the price at least here to the 100% extension levels. That would be ideal, okay? I'm going to zoom in a minute. This is just an update based on, the smaller time frame. In my first video today, I took a look at the daily chart as well. We will do that again tomorrow. Looking at the shorter time frame, not much happened today, right? But looking at the shorter time frame, there are two scenarios I'm watching in the short term. In this one main scenario, that this is a wave 4 correction which started in March. So either the low is in, but I'm not fully convinced, or I'm not convinced at all. It takes a little bit more to convince me, okay? But that is definitely a possible reversal that I'm watching here. At the moment, I think we shouldn't be surprised if there is one more low, and if it takes it to 50,700, so be it. The price has, in this structure, space to use the entire support zone all the way down to 50.7k. So one more low would not invalidate this structure or make it less likely, less reliable. But below 50.7k, yeah, if we sustain there at least, this would be a problem. But we talk about that in the videos where we cover the daily chart as well. Looking at the shorter time frame, again, I cannot rule out one more low. However, in the very short term, we were watching for higher prices. Higher prices because there are two wave counts that send the price higher in the short term. There is and this is a mess here, right? But there is the yellow wave count, which allows for one more low. In the yellow wave count, we didn't form a larger low here, just a local low. We are tracking currently a WXY structure to the upside, wave W, topped here on Sunday at 58,470. The X-wave pullback bottomed yesterday at basically 54,500, and we're now moving up in wave Y. It's a WXY structure in which each of the subwaves is a 3-wave structure. So the wave Y to the upside could be unfolding right now. That's the expectation, and it is following the proposed microstructure. The Y wave itself is an ABC structure, so 3 waves, and there are certain targets to watch for. I already highlighted those in the first video today, and the market has pushed slightly towards them, not in an aggressive fashion. We have 58,966, 59,394 as next upside targets. And the 59,400 level, basically, that would be the level where I could say that the wave Y is finished. So the level below as well, but it would be a little bit short, that Y wave. It would be ideal if we get to 59,400 for the Y wave, okay? And then we just basically need to see how the market is reacting to these pivots. So we've got 58,966 and 59,400. So this is a pivot, yeah? Key area where the price could get rejected, and then all we need to be watching for is a move to the downside, or at least a rejection, okay? And then we need to see the structure here for micro support. But I'd say, if we now break below that last low here at 56,980, that's when we can watch for a possible top to be in place. I mean, again, it could push a bit higher. It would be ideal. Does it need it? No, because this is all just corrective price action. But we were watching for the price to react to this micro support region. Actually, I can take that out now. We don't need that anymore. And then we can take the length of this wave W and then compare that to the length of the wave Y. Then we have a WXY structure in this region here for the price to basically get to. Or we take the Y wave itself and measure the length of the A wave, compare that with the length of the C wave, and this is exactly this region here. Now, if we push above it, it wouldn't make this yellow B wave, which forms a WXY pattern, less likely, but the yellow count will become less likely if we push above Fibonacci resistance at 61,480. Okay, and this takes us to the white count in which we already could have formed a low. And to really believe that, I need to see those 5 waves, however. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means in the third wave, minimally 61,500. Or that area at least. Yeah, and then a fourth and a fifth. Only when we get 5 waves, and they should reach like 64, 65K, then I can confirm that a low has been established in this larger fourth wave. Then we can watch for the next corrective pullback at a support area and so on. Same routine. And also in addition, I'm watching this trend line here. We haven't reached it yet. And yeah, this is just all corrective price action. It looks a little bit similar to what we had here. So you can also see this was, however, I think an ABC. ABC. This is similar. It's just a WXY structure. And we could get another low. Does it need that one more low? No, but I'm just not convinced by the microstructure, and it doesn't really give me a very clear bullish, let's say, foundation. Even though it's possible, but as I said, then I need to see those 5 waves filled in. That's how I see the market at the moment. Obviously, this is only a look at the microstructure, so that might change. But for now, the market seems to be pushing in the right direction and ideally a little higher before the yellow Y wave tops. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.